Okay, today we're taking a look at the new and unreleased watch in the Elemental series from Tsa Bomba. What's up guys, I'm Jason from jbwatchmods, and today I've got my hands on the latest release to come from the watch company Tar Bomba. Now if you haven't heard of Tar Bomba before, you're in for a real treat. I first heard of them probably about a year ago when I saw they were doing watches with interchangeable watch straps, bezels and crowns. Now that sounded something that was right up my alley, so I've been keeping an eye on them ever since. So when they reached out to me to take a look at their latest model, I couldn't resist. So I'll take a quick look at the overall specs of this watch and then we'll dive in a bit deeper. So I've got a 43mm bioceramic case that houses a VK67 mecha quartz chronograph movement. It's got sapphire crystal and an integrated silicon strap which helps bring the weight down to around 131 grams. It's also got a water resistance rating of about 50 meters. Now following on trend, this model uses a bioceramic case. Now bioceramic is made up of, well, you guessed it, ceramic and a mixture of other natural materials which are renewable. It's meant to be highly durable and lightweight. It almost feels like a kind of hard textured plastic. Now speaking of the weight, this watch comes in at around 131 grams. Now considering the size of this watch, that's fairly impressive, and that's largely due to that bioceramic case and this nice silicon integrated strap. The strap is actually really nice and comfortable. It's this super soft silicon rubber, water resistant obviously, really comfortable and easy to wear all day long. You've also got these added speed holes in the side, which are going to help with breathability. So let's take a look at the heart of this watch. Now under that mesmerizing dial, we've got a VK67 mecha quartz movement. Now I think this is a great choice in movement. You're getting a tried and tested movement from Seiko, so you can't really go wrong. Now if you're unfamiliar with what a mecha quartz movement is, I'll try and break it down for you nice and simply. So basically it's a quartz movement combined with a mechanical movement. Now the quartz part of the watch tells the time and the mechanical part runs the chronograph. Now it's all powered by that single battery. So what are the benefits of using a mecha quartz movement? Well, first off is the cost. Using a mecha quartz movement allows companies to keep the costs of the watch down. An automatic mechanical watch is probably going to cost at least 2 to 3 times as much as your average mecha quartz watch. Second off, you've got accuracy. Now being a quartz movement, you're going to get that inherent benefit of quartz precision. Now the VK67 is accurate to around 15 seconds per month. Thirdly is your mechanical feel. Now you're going to get that lovely tactile positive engagement when you press the pushes. And the thing I love most about the mecha quartz movement is that you're going to get that lovely second-hand sweep. And lastly, your maintenance. So there's not much you're really going to have to do with these watches. Basically, just change your battery every 2 to 3 years and you're good to go. So we've got 3 sub-dials on the dial. One at 6 o'clock, one at 9 o'clock, and one at 12 o'clock. Now your sub-dial at 6 o'clock is going to be your running seconds hand. Now this one is always going to be running and it's going to be helping to tell the time of the watch. The dial at 12 o'clock is going to be a 60-minute counter for the chronograph, and your dial at 9 o'clock is going to be a 12-hour counter for that chronograph. Now speaking of the chronograph, let's take a closer look at this dial. Now this is a really beautiful layered dial. We've got a textured bottom layer, followed by a skeletonized brush plate, and above that sits a crystal which has these lovely Arabic numerals printed. You've also got a date window between 4 and 5 o'clock on the dial. The dial also has these small lume markers on the chapter ring and lume on the hour and minute hands. It's also got this really nice touch of lume on the Tsa Bomba logo. It's easy to get lost in this dial just looking at all the fine details. Really impressed. This watch is also rated to 50 meters of water resistance. Now if you're someone who does a lot of swimming or likes to shower with their watch, it's probably not the model that I'd recommend to you. Generally 50 meters I consider as kind of splash proof. You know, good to wash your hands, but not much more than that really. Now lastly, let's talk about the size of this watch. Now coming in at 43mm, it's not exactly the smallest watch, especially when you consider that thickness of 15.5mm. But the thing to remember with this watch is that it's not large because it needs to be large. And what I mean by that is, they could have made this watch thinner, they could have made it smaller, but that's not what this is about. This design is intentional and it's bold. It's meant to be a statement piece, a conversation starter. And while it may be on the larger side, it still wears really nicely. And I think that's partly due to the fact that these straps come straight down from the watch case and they don't add too much to the overall lug-to-lug dimensions. Now, as someone who generally wears a 40 to 41mm watch, I'm really surprised by how much I like this watch. And there you have it, the latest release in the Elemental series from Tsa Bomba. Now if you found this review helpful, or if you're impressed with this watch like I am, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'll also leave an affiliate link in the description below where you can check out the full Tsa Bomba range and get yourself 10% off any purchase. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and check out our website at jbwatchmods.com.au. That is it for now guys, we'll see you in the next video.